Howdy, Russ here.
And Chris.
Welcome back to another reaction video. Today we're going to be reacting to the Netflix show Cheer and male cheerleaders. What do you know about male cheerleaders?
They're strong.
They're strong motherfuckers.
They're
strong dudes. Honestly, a lot of them are flamboyant. I did notice in the show that there are a lot of gay cheerleaders, like the stereotype. But I'm gay, so I don't care.
Yeah. I mean, it's very athletic.
And it's dangerous. I think people have the stereotype of cheerleading being old school. Like just, hey, go team, you know, with the pom-poms.
Okay, so I'm 57 years old. I graduated in 80. Up until that time, I never saw anyone flip anyone. I certainly don't remember it. If I did, you'd think but I didn't see anyone do any flips. We only had female cheerleaders at our school anyway. I mean, it was the South. I don't know they allowed male cheerleaders in the South. Except at universities. There were male cheerleaders at the university I went to.
I'd like to see a lot of the most macho straight guys lift up the girls like some of these guys.
They're not going to be able to.
I mean, these guys are tough. I go to the gym all the time. I like doing gymnastic type exercises. It's calisthenics. Chris is a big gym dude.
Oh, of course. Just like massive.
He showed me...
massive.
You showed me all of this. This is the reason I do it is because of you.
I know. I was great until you took over.
You taught me how.
I don't do it anymore.
Thank you.
Don't we all wish?
The only thing that is really concerning is the amount of concussions that the girls get.
Yeah.
The girls that are at the top of the tower and stuff. I mean, we're going to watch a couple. Some of these girls have had like 5 concussions, man.
Which we know is not good for anybody.
So, like,
I mean,
what's
the whole
gonna
thing
happen?
with football. I mean, this is as serious injuries as like football.
Oh, yeah.
That they're cheering for.
Oh, and
or basketball, whatever.
In the series, people are hurting their backs and... Oh, dude, people get hurt. People have no idea how dangerous cheerleading actually is at this level. And this kind of cheerleading, this college-level cheerleading, it's the top in the world for cheerleading. There's nothing higher. That's what's crazy.
Do other countries have cheerleaders? I'm clueless, man.
I'm sure that they do, but this is like the top. So this girl just got a concussion.
But Cameron's been testing me, and he says I have like this symptoms from a concussion. Yeah.
She got kicked in the head, man.
She got kicked in the head, man.
Don't look at your phone, bright light. Okay. So just sit out the rest of the day.
Last week I got a concussion from falling from a pyramid. I've had concussions before. This is my 5th concussion.
So that's my only concern is what's gonna be happening to these girls. I still like pro athletics, like fighting. You're gonna get concussions. Cheerleading, you're gonna get concussions. Rugby, you're gonna get concussions. Football, you're gonna get concussions. Even soccer, dude.
Well, of course, soccer.
Collide, you know, they're running real quick and collide. So I think it's just a risk that is part of life for pro athletes. A lot of these young women, they're going to have the worst of the whole cheerleading squad because they're the ones that are getting the most concussions because they're thrown up. What happens when something is thrown up?
It comes down.
And what happens if no one catches it?
It hits the ground.
So, yeah, it's unfortunate with that part, but here we go.
It's nothing really new for me, but in the grand scheme of things, it's cheerleading, and that's usually what happens to get it perfect.
I so hate pain. This would not be for me.
Okay. I've seen the whole series, and I know she hurts her arm pretty bad. Like, she's out. And that happens. People just get hurt and they're out. And I do know what happens at the end.
But don't tell them.
But I'm not going to tell you. You're going to have to watch it. I do recommend going to watch this. But yeah, it's dangerous.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting series.
It's not what you would think. It's not like just what I thought of cheerleading.
I'm Nicki Minaj right now. You know how she got the pink wig?
He's not gay.
Ladarius would be getting ready for school, and he'd have on like tights and shorts.
The guys, they are really, really gay, but I think it's cool because they're
Not just gay, but really
no,
gay.
some of them really are. Like, some of them, you notice how, there's a gay voice often? There's more than one gay voice, but you notice how sometimes you could be like, oh, he sounds a little gay. There's a Netflix documentary about it.
Yeah, okay.
With the rainbow tongue, I think it is.
Yeah, rainbow tongue.
And it's not straight across the board, but I don't know what it is. It's kind of an interesting phenomenon.
I don't know if it's just naturally there. I pick up like inflections if I'm around someone a lot.
I can be really gay.
And sometimes there's straight people who sound like that too, surprisingly.
Yeah, and then you're like,
Or
okay, how did
straight.
that happen? I guess maybe they're the kind that they just pick up on inflections.
So it's like for everybody who would like judge him, it's like, dude, but they're tougher than you. You might not like him because he's gay, but he's tougher than you. Look at him dance, man. Dang. The way he moves, it is crazy and incredible. Then he can flip too. He's definitely one of like the really strong members of the team. But watch this flip. I mean, that's crazy.
And they're all doing
And then look how strong he actually is. To throw a girl up like that and catch her, he's a gay person you don't want to mess with if you're homophobic.
Us stunners that throw the girls, we like to have that look that we're bigger because one thing is Monica loves her big boys. So the bigger you are, the more of a chance you're going to have on mat. Because, I mean, if you're bigger, you're able to save a stunt more. And then the tumblers, they have more of the physique.
Tumblers usually are like the smaller guys that just really know how to jump, flip around, control their body, stuff that the bigger guys can't really do. I'm trying to shoot for a stumbler, which is kind of in between where I could stunt and tumble, so I have to be in that good middle.
You'll see, she's the YouTuber. She's the one that has like the big social media following.
Okay.
I just can't remember her name. Maybe it says.
When I was little, I made YouTube videos.
Now, some people might not go behind your head,
Do you remember that?
but just try as hard as you can.
That's easy. I mean, come on. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I mean, that is impressive, but man, I'm flexible for a guy, but nothing like this.
That's just like, that looks broken. Broken. Look at that.
Her head is touching the back of her knee.
Crazy.
What the F? Like, that's not normal. Like, but it's cool. She's my favorite of the bunch. Why? Because she's from Wyoming, too. So my favorite is Morgan. She is the one that's thrown around. She's one of the light chicks. Mm-hmm. But she's gorgeous, too. Mm-hmm. She had a tough life.
All of them that I've seen, the young women, they're all gorgeous.
But one of my favorite things about the show, the underdog story. Like, a lot of these kids have had very troubled lives or just had obstacles to overcome, which we all do. But that's my favorite part about sports documentaries. I actually prefer watching a sports documentary over sometimes the actual sport, because you get to see like what it takes for an athlete to overcome all the obstacles to be the best. Mm-hmm. And I love that. And it's usually like a mix of like home life and like even family situations to injuries to whatever. So that's got to be, I'm guessing, near the Black Hills. But that's her grandpa, because her parents abandoned her.
Osage, Wyoming.
But I'm a Wyoming guy
208.
too. I mean, it's cool. It's rare to find other people from Wyoming. There's only like 500,000 or 600,000 of us. But yeah, she's a ranch girl. Look at that though. Isn't that crazy? You'd have to be so trusting.
I would never be that trusting of anyone.
I think they have it the hardest, those tumbling girls.
Hopefully I'll be skinny enough so like in our uniforms you'll be able to like see like my like ribs. We get like our weight checked just to make sure we're eating right and taking care of our bodies. You know, we get thrown in the air and do a lot of skills, so we have to stay healthy and all that. Why are you so light? I'm scared. You're scared, you just did it. I know. You weigh like less than the suitcase. No, I weigh 96.6.
See, 96.6, and like, that seems too thin to truly be healthy to me.
I hope I'm skinny enough to see my ribs in the
I heard
uniform.
that just then.
So watch.
Hopefully I'll be skinny enough so like in our uniforms you'll be able to like see like my like ribs.
That's a little concerning.
Yeah.
And that's from
That sounds anorexic.
that sounds a little too much, but I mean, let's be real, they are getting thrown in the air, and the lighter you are, probably the easier and the further you can throw a chick.
Yeah,
Throw
the
a
guys
girl.
are like, yeah, please, like, let us see your ribs. Otherwise, I'm going to have to throw that.
But I mean, wrestling does the same thing. You have to cut. Wrestling, you always have to like make weight, and fighting's the same way. I think that's part of sports, and it can be unhealthy. She is also one of my favorites too. Lexi, that's her name.
Okay.
And she's like the flipper girl. Dude, this chick, her flips.
Good, Lexi.
Dude, this is a piece of art she did. She has the mushroom.
You
We have
caught that right away.
Oh yeah, I mean,
This is Alice in Wonderland, is what that is.
Yeah, but I love this kind of art. I mean, that's a sweet piece of art, and I love mushrooms. Like, we have some mushroom shirts called Rushrooms in the description below. Feel free to check it out.
Now you know. Your Rushrooms.
This is how intense they are. This is crazy. It's a mix of dancing. You can see that.
But we don't get to hear any. Is it because there's music with
Yeah.
it? We can't watch it. Okay.
But look how strong that dude is. I think it's cool that guys and girls are competing in a competition together, like in the same sport. It doesn't happen that often. I mean, at like a professional or like top level. I could think of maybe figure skating, co-ed figure skating. That's about it. I guess circus type stuff, they compete together, but it's not really a competition.
But maybe circus should be an Olympic sport.
And then Monica's their coach. She's cool because she's like a motherly figure. She gives them the tough love they need, because sometimes it's nice to have somebody who's being honest with you.
She definitely gives them some structure.
Oh, and then of course Jerry. Jerry's always a good guy. Remember Jerry?
Which one's he?
He's the one that his mom passed away of lung cancer in the series.
Yeah.
And that's sad.
So yeah, I haven't watched the whole series yet. I've only gotten through part of it.
Like 2 episodes or 3?
Because someone stays up later than I do editing videos, and he'll sometimes have this stuff on in the background, so he's getting to watch it. Which I don't know how you do both of those things.
I don't edit videos and watch something.
What are you doing?
It's probably a thumbnail for a video.
Oh, that's it. He's
very
doing
different.
Thumbnails.
Very different.
I started wondering, like, how is he doing that?
But
when I was telling, but he's doing
I like
thumbnails.
the series though. I
But
thought
that's
it was a
what
cool
you're doing,
series.
though, right? When you're watching this kind of stuff, when you're doing thumbnails, and then you get ahead of me, and I don't ever get to finish it.
Sometimes.
I was behind in the dust.
But you weren't there, so you're just saying a bunch of stuff that you don't even know, because you were sleeping.
I
watched this. I actually just watched.
I'm
not gonna use
sleeping at 2 and 3 in the morning, and 4 and sometimes 5:30 when he's coming to bed. I've been there sleeping.
But it allows you to see the video, because otherwise the video would never happen. I enjoyed the show, and I just think it's incredibly cool that these gay guys, you know, are so athletic. They're so athletic because, let's face it, a lot of cheerleaders in high school probably get made fun of if you're a guy and you're gay. It's like, oh, he's a gay guy, even if he's not gay, because there are definitely male cheerleaders that are not gay. They probably get the wrath like, oh, he's a gay guy. He's not strong. But it's like, dude, they're some of the strongest athletes. Yeah. They're awesome athletes that they can flip, dance, and they can throw chicks over their head.
A question. I wonder if this show being so popular and shedding a light on cheerleading and how athletic these guys have to be, I wonder if that would open the door for maybe a higher percentage of straight guys to feel like I could do this too, and not have the stigma of everybody thinks I'm gay type of thing.
Yeah, maybe. Overall, it's cool because it's more about the characters too. You get to see the characters' journeys, and everybody's a little bit different. You kind of get to see how they come together to make the team. It's like they're a family. That's what's crazy. Like, they're really, really close, and they all try to like bring each other up. It's super cool. We liked it. If you're not subscribed, feel free to subscribe. We want our subscribers to go
up, like they toss those girls up.
And like this video too. Russ
and Chris.
Love you a long time. We kissed, yes.
We must be gay or something.
Yeah.
We should have been cheerleaders.